Now, there is an enormous interest in recent years on linking multiple studies, hyperinsulinemia, obesity, and type 2 diabetes with increased risks of developing a variety of clinically aggressive cancers. And indeed, there are meta-analyses now showing very clearly that pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma is one of the major ones that are linked to not only early, but also long-standing type 2 diabetes. There are also studies linking it with other diseases, including obesity. But our work with GPCRs has been implicating this group of receptors that have not been mentioned so far in the meeting in autocrine-paracrine stimulation of cancer cells. So what are GPCRs? GPCRs is another group of receptors. They are characterized by 7 transmembrane domains, and they signal through a group of proteins in the membrane called G proteins. What our objective was to identify more specifically crosstalk mechanisms between insulin or indeed insulin IGF and GPCR signaling in human pancreatic cancer cells. And so these results prompted us to examine the effects of metformin on growth of pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma xenografted in mice as another method to really advance our studies. Incidentally, metformin has been in use for many, many years in Europe. Europe started to be used in the 60s, 70s. In this country, became approved in 1994 for the treatment of type 2 diabetes. And so a study from the MD Anderson did show that diabetic patients treated with metformin had a much lower risk for pancreatic cancer as compared with patients that were never treated with metformin. And in this case, the reduction of the incidence was by 62% by those that received metformin. Recent epidemiological studies now link metformin administration in type 2 diabetes with reduced risk for developing a variety of clinically aggressive cancers, including pancreatic cancer. And from very different people converge on the concept that metformin is a very important drug to consider in the future, given that it's cheap, it's available, FDA approved. Thank you very much.